Chapter 50 Makaatib. Chapter 1 The sin of one who falsely accuses his slave of illegal sexual intercourse. Narrated Aisha Ra, that Barira came to seek her help writing of emancipation, and she had to pay 5 ukiya of gold by 5 yearly installments. Aisha said to her, "Do you think that if I pay the whole sum at once, your masters will sell you to me, and I will free you and your wallah will be for me?" Barira went to her masters and told them about that offer. They said that they would not agree to it unless her wallah would be for them. Aisha further said, "I went to Allah's messenger and told him about it. Allah's messenger said to her, 'Buy Barira and manumit her, and the wallah will be for the liberator.' Allah's messenger then got up and said, 'What about those people who stipulate conditions that are not present in Allah's laws? If anybody stipulates a condition which is not in Allah's laws, then what he stipulates is invalid. Allah's condition laws are the truth and are more solid.'" Chapter 2 Writing of Emancipations and Conditions. Narrated Urwa, that Aisha told him that Buraida came to seek her help in her writing of emancipation for a certain sum, and that time she had not paid anything of it. Aisha said to her, "Go back to your masters, and if they agree that I will pay the amount of your writing of emancipation, then and get your wallah, I will do so." Buraira informed her masters of that, but they refused and said, "If she, Aisha, is seeking Allah's reward, then she can do so, but your wallah will be for us." Aisha mentioned that to Allah's apostle, who said to her, "Buy and manumit her, as the wallah is for the liberator." Allah's messenger then got up and said, "What about the people who stipulate conditions which are not present in Allah's laws? Whoever imposes conditions which are not present in Allah's laws, then those conditions will be invalid, even if he imposed these conditions 100 times. Allah's conditions laws are the truth and are more solid." Narrated Abdullah bin Umar. Aisha wanted to buy a slave girl in order to manumit her. The girl's masters stipulated that her wallah would be for them. Allah's messenger said to Aisha, "What they stipulate should not stop you, for the wallah is for the liberator." Chapter 3 Al-Mukatab is permitted to ask others to help him. Narrated Aisha. Buraida came to Aisha and said, "I have made a contract of emancipation with my masters for 9 ukiyas of gold, to be paid in yearly installments. Therefore I seek your help." Aisha said, "If your masters agree, I will pay them the sum at once, and free you on condition that your wallah will be for me." Buraida went to her masters, but they refused that offer. She came back and said, "I presented to them the offer, but they refused, unless the wallah was for them." Allah's messenger heard of that and asked me about it, and I told him about it. On that he said, "Buy and manumit her, and stipulate that the wallah should be for you as wallah is for the liberator." Aisha added, Allah's messenger then got up amongst the people, glorified and praised Allah, and said, "Then after, what about some people who imposed conditions which are not present in Allah's laws? So any conditions which is not present in Allah's laws is invalid, even if they were 100 conditions. Allah's ordinance is the truth, and Allah's condition is stronger and more solid. Why do some men from you say, 'Oh, so and so manumit the slave, but the wallah will be for me'? Verily, the wallah is for the liberator." Chapter 4. The selling of a Makaatib on his agreement. Narrated Amra bint Abdur Rahman. Buraira went to Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers, to seek her help in her emancipation. Aisha said to her, "If your masters agree, I will pay them your price in a lump sum and manumit you." Buraira mentioned that offer to her masters, but they refused to sell her unless the wallah was for them. Aisha told Allah's messenger about it. He said, "Buy and manumit her, as the wallah is for the liberator." Chapter 5. If a Makaatib slave asks somebody to buy and free him. Narrated Abdul Wahid bin Ayman. I went to Aisha and said, "I was the slave of Utbah bin Abu Lahab. Utbah died and his sons became my masters, who sold me to Ibn Abu Amr, who manumitted me. The sons of Utbah stipulated that my wallah should be for them." Aisha said, "Buraira came to me, and she was given the writing of emancipation by her masters, and she asked me to buy and manumit her. I agreed to it, but Buraira told me that her masters would not sell her unless her wallah was for them." Aisha said, "I am not in need of that." When the Prophet heard that, or he was told about it, he asked Aisha about it. Aisha mentioned what Buraira had told her. The Prophet said, "Buy and manumit her, and let them stipulate whatever they like." So Aisha bought and manumitted her, and her masters stipulated that her wallah should be for them. The Prophet said, "The wallah will be for the liberator, even if they stipulated 100 conditions."